Hi, and welcome to Manifesting Miracles Now. My name is Nick Wood, and I'm always joined by the expert. In fact, the UK's #1 conscious manifestation coach, Jana Green. Welcome, Jana. Lovely to see you
Hello.
again this Friday.
Hello, lovely Friday, everyone.
Lovely Friday. And today, obviously, we talk about manifesting, hence the name of the page. But actually, what I want to talk about today is issues that are holding you back from manifesting. We hear this, Jana, don't we? People, when they suddenly want to do it consciously, find it a whole
Triangle.
different board game. Can you talk
Yeah.
us through what some of the issues are and how we can help them?
Yes, absolutely. So we all have been manifesting ever since we were born, and we do it unconsciously, subconsciously. It's a normal part of life. We manifest our food, our drinks, our partners, our houses, our cars, our petrol, everything. But when it comes down to do it consciously, ouch, there's a bit of a problem there. Yeah, we're so not used to it. We're so not used to it that becoming a great manifester, becoming someone who's a winner, becoming the best version of yourself, becoming someone who does get what we want is quite difficult, especially at the beginning. But then, once you master it, it's just automatic pilot. But getting to the automatic pilot can be quite a journey. And I know lots of people who've been manifesting for some time and are not getting the results they need. And and it's very interesting because in just a couple seconds, less than a minute, I can figure out why it is. And it seems like they don't know everything they need to know, and they don't practice everything they need to practice in order to get what they want, exactly what they want. And of course, that's where we're here, to explain everything and to help and uncover things. So yeah, there's quite a few things which hold
Quite a
people
few.
back.
What do you think is one of the biggest issues? Is it I'm guessing one of the biggest ones for a lot of people will be just a belief that they can consciously do it.
There's a number one belief is I don't quite believe manifesting. I will try it, but I will see. Yeah. And that's sort of I'll try, which is very similar to I'm a little bit pregnant. There's no such a thing. Yeah. I either do or don't, but there's no I'll try. So believing that it works, it's proven, you can see it. We do exercises which prove it beyond any doubt that it works. And, that's number one. And even if you believe it 90%, not good enough. If you believe it 99.99%, not good enough. You need to, you know what? Actually, you don't need to believe it. You need to know it.
Yes.
You need to know it. Yeah, just like you know your neck, just like I know I'm Jana, you need to know that it works. No doubt, no questioning, no moaning, nothing. I know it works, end of. And that's the best attitude to get what you want when you believe it. Yeah, because manifesting is an excellent system which teaches us how to live properly, and it teaches us how to have faith in ourselves, in whatever the universe is made of, which is the infinite intelligence and energy, to believe in the right things, to believe that I'm that powerful, to believe my brain is that powerful. It's all about belief and many other things, of course, but this is the main one. If we do not believe that we can have something, if we do not believe that we deserve something, if we do not believe that this works, that's a block number one.
Yeah.
That's a block number one.
Yeah.
So that is always an issue with people that they're always surprised when they manifest something. And you shouldn't be surprised because you do it. You've been doing it for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years.
Exactly. You've been doing it all your life. And so, yeah, why the big surprise? Can I just hold you there a little bit, Jana? We've got a couple of our friends watching, and I'm just going to pull those comments up on the screen. But also, guys, if you're watching watching live or watching on the replay, what are the issues that are holding you back from manifesting? Let us know, so that we can actually think we may be able to help you. Who knows? But let's say hi to Melissa. Hi, just what I need to hear right now. Looking forward to this live session. Ooh, cool.
Brilliant.
Lovely to have you here, Melissa. That's cool. And let us know what are the issues holding you back. And Amanda, hello to both. Great to see you live. It's great going live. We like going live. And yes, do let us know what your issues are. So let's think of another issue that could be holding people back, Jana.
It's is it manifesting your specific person, love interest, or your ex? Well, there's lots of things you need to have in check and tick off in order to succeed in manifesting. So what is it you believe about men in general? Do they always hurt you? Are they always late? They're never interested in what you do. They cannot be asked to bring you flowers. They're lazy. They cannot put the socks in the bin properly. What do you believe about them? That's one thing. If you believe all the negative things, of course, everyone you meet is obligated to manifest them, is obligated to put them in your reality. That's one thing. What do you believe about love? Is love easily available, or is it there's no one left and I have better chances to be run over by a dolphin or whatever the saying is?
I'd not actually heard that one, but I think that's legit. Yeah.
I like that one actually. Can you imagine dolphin on a bicycle, running you over?
Well, they are very intelligent. I think they might
very intelligent.
They might need some legs to do the bicycle thing, but who knows?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we can manifest that. So what do you believe about love? Is there plenty? Is there a billion men or billions of men, or is there no one available at all? And you're never gonna get men because you're just in that age when, they're not easily available and they're all divorced and they have all baggage and they all, come with issues and they're not easily available. All that, what do you believe? What do you believe about relationships? Do you have good relationships? Have you had bad relationships? Do you think that relationships are awful? Do you think that relationships are hurtful? All that sort of stuff. Another one is, what do you believe about yourself? Do you think you're pretty, smart, gorgeous, excellent, brilliant, lovely, warm, friendly, pretty, thin, gorgeous hair, amazing lips, lovely eyes? Or do you think that you should have you're the best, person for plastic surgery and, you feel horrible and you're fat and, what do you think about you're not, intelligent and you're not capable? What do you think about yourself? Because what you think about yourself, you project outwards, and the people will reflect it to you. Yeah, the people will reflect it to you. Oh, maybe you should lose a bit of weight. Why are you not doing? Why are you? You're not a very good cook, are you? Well, maybe you should start exercising, shouldn't you? We heard those comments before, but it's just a reflection of what we think about ourselves, yeah? And then what do you think about what they think about you? Do you think that they're in love with you and they think you're absolutely stunning and wonderful and they're so lucky to have met you and you're the best thing which ever happened to them? Or is it like, he thinks I'm fat. I cannot have sex naked. I cannot do this. I cannot do that because, look at me. I mean, I'm all wobbly. And
yeah, stop describing me, for God's sake.
I wouldn't dare. I'm so glad we have separate offices sometimes. Or is it, I'm sure he's not going to like my cooking, and I'm sure he doesn't like the way I dress, and I'm sure he hates my hair, and I'm sure he thinks I'm not good in bed, and I'm sure that he thinks, blah, blah, blah. He's obliged to reflect your thoughts. He's obliged to reflect your beliefs. So he will say, well, the dinner today was a bit off, wasn't it? Well, again, shouldn't we exercise a little? What about the bingo wings? What about this? Seriously? If they have to, everyone in the world has to reflect what we think about the world, us, them, everything else. What do you think about the world is another one. / life, world life, whatever. is that everything comes easily to me. I love living. I have so much stuff to do. Life is just amazing. Life is perfect. Everything is hard and difficult. And I'm struggling and I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. And I cannot wait to get a pension because this is just too much. Well, when you're 40 or 50, really? You know? Yeah. This is not how the world works. This is not how it ticks around. So, you need to have great beliefs, and then your beliefs will manifest everything you want. But if you have any of these issues I mentioned, they're absolutely major ones. And if you do not change the way you think about all of them, they're all blocks. They're all blocking you from manifesting. All of them. Yeah.
That's interesting, isn't it, Jana? Because it's our innate ability to self-sabotage, which is going to be the biggest blocker to manifesting. But that's because of our crazy beliefs that have been formed on the most weird and wonderful decisions we've made in our lives, that suddenly we believe stuff which just patently, isn't true, yet we believe it.
You know what? This is very interesting. So, do you know that, for example, by the 18th year of your life, you've heard the word no 400,000 times?
Wow.
What does it mean? I can't. Oh, someone tells you can't. You shouldn't. No, you can't have that. You sing horribly. Please stop singing. I have a headache. You're not very talented for gymnastics, are you? Why are you so slow? Why can't you finish everything on time? You're not very bright, are you? Why can't you crochet like all the other girls? Well, how about losing some weight? Stop eating chocolate. Look at your skin, etc., etc., etc. Please, you're not smart enough to give anyone an opinion. You should be really quiet, etc., etc. That has a huge effect on us. That has a huge effect on us. When we hear it by the age 5 and 7, our brain is programmed. Our brain is set forever, unless we change it, of course, with our help. Yeah. So if your programming, if your hard drive says, I'm useless, I should never open my mouth, I'm not good at anything, I should be quiet, I'm horrible at math, people don't like listening to me, I have horrible voice, I'm fat and I'm ugly. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think we can be successful with these beliefs, or as successful as we could be? Probably not. Mm-hmm. So, that just is the problem, and that can be dealt with. If we want to, that can be dealt with, and that can be reprogrammed and all the rest of it. But those are the things which are a base for our decision making. And, as I say quite often, very often, if we are manifesting someone as a love interest, we get a perfectly fantastic guy who resembles Prince Charming, and in half year, we create a monster out of them. Not wantingly, but our subconscious believes that men are horrible, men hurt us, men only want sex, men look around, men cheat, men are not loyal, men are Scrooges, and all the rest of it. All of that has to manifest. So you get a really gorgeous, wonderful, funny, uplifted, giving guy, and he has to pick up on your thoughts, and he will start behaving accordingly. And he doesn't even know it. He's just reacting to to the way you speak, to your ideas, to your tone of voice, to what you say, to what you're afraid. He's just reacting to that. It has nothing to do with him. It has to do with you. And that's why we manifest things which we don't like. But here we're teaching everyone how to do it properly.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So you could have the best man on the planet, but if you're projecting your negative beliefs on him, he has no option but to perform per your type.
Yeah, and probably will break up with you, even if you put the best cook someone who's best in romance, best cook, educated, greatest fun, great driver, great mother or potential mother, great everything in front of a guy. And he would be like, oh my God, where you have been? Which planet did you come from?
Yeah.
But you start, but he won't like me, but I'm fat, but he doesn't think I'm great. He doesn't think I'm intelligent. He doesn't think he is obligated to let you go because he's acting upon your beliefs, not upon the reality.
So you have to project yourself as the best thing since sliced bread.
Absolutely.
Even better, dare I say.
Even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
We just quickly say hello to a couple of people. Hello, Cherie. Lovely that you're here. Maxine, always a pleasure to see you. Maxine, some wise advice. Watch out for those cheeky monkeys.
Love it.
Interestingly, Melissa, yes, I have great success in manifesting the small stuff. Good, but I'm not having success in manifesting my SP. We'll come to that. Just want to quick say hello to the lovely Sam Hudson as well. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam. Hi, guys.
Yeah. So, Melissa, obviously, if you're manifesting the small stuff, you know it works. So, what could it be that is holding you back from manifesting your SP? Is it some of the things that Jana was just referring to, or do you think it's something else? Other things, Jana? Do you think?
Yes, it's just about the beliefs, everything we believe about everything else, and disappointments and past hurts and past traumas. All of that contributes to us not being able to manifest. And it's everyone will have something different. There's one not having enough self-confidence.
Yeah.
If you don't have enough self-confidence and like, I like this, I don't like this, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, this is I'm having it because I said so. That's not being able to make decisions. People who can make decisions will create quantum leaps easily. Because I want this and that's done. End of. You can create your reality in 1 second. You can change your whole life in 1 second. But you need to be able to make that decision. You need to be strong enough. Yeah. There's all sorts of things which will make difference between getting what you want and not getting it. And I just named the biggest ones, I believe.
Yeah. And it is such a shame, isn't it? Because, imagine if if you don't have these things that are holding you back, imagine the person that you could be with. Imagine the house that you could live in. Imagine the area you could live in. Imagine the car you could be driving. Imagine how much money in the bank you could have. Imagine what your life would be like if you didn't stop yourself from living your potential. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it?
And this is very interesting because by the laws of quantum physics and subconscious mind or neuroscience, even whatever you can imagine is meant to be. Whatever you're able to imagine in your brain, you can have. There's a way to it. But not if you have beliefs which don't support you. Not if you run on a victim attitude, rather winner attitude. Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, I like that. Well, I don't like it because that's obviously a blocker. But...
Yeah. But so do you behave like a winner, or do you behave like a victim because things happen to you and life's unfair and why me and I'm doing everything right, I'm still not getting anything, and it's a very difficult standpoint to manifest from, because manifesting is about making a decision. I'm having something, believing it, having patience, and just knowing that it's mine, and not talking about it and complaining about it. And if things happen in the process which I don't like, I say, okay, never mind, I'm still getting it. But instead of saying that, which is the winner's attitude, winner's way of dealing with things and issues, do you say, oh, okay, so I've tried and nothing's working. Okay, I can't do this anymore. Perseverance, persistence, resilience are all synonyms to success.
Yeah. And it's the thing, isn't it? Do people want it enough? It's if it takes effort, and let's face it, to live your best life does take effort, because but if it's just it's a I wish, as opposed to I need or I want. It's I'm going to have what I deserve, what I can physically do, as opposed to just like, life's bad but not so bad, I can't really make that effort. Then
so this is breaking news. So the percentage of very successful people in the world is incredibly low. If I told you the number, I'm actually not going to do that, because that I would make lots of people very sad. It's it's very low. And why? We all have dreams. We all want things, but absolute majority of people in the world doesn't even make the first step. Doesn't even make the first step. They don't even, they think they can't have it, and maybe if they could have it, but that would take so much effort, and I can't, and I have to take care of my family, and I have to feed my children, and I can't, and it will be too difficult, and what if I fail, and what if I lose the house, and what if, but the wrong way. So they say, it's not worth it, and it would take work, and I would have to put the extra time in, etc., etc. So they will not even make the first step towards it. So everyone has many dreams. Everyone is in the same position, because these laws are universal. These laws work for absolutely everyone, just like the law of gravity works for absolutely everyone. There's not one place in the world, where it wouldn't work. It works absolutely everywhere. These laws work for everyone equally, because nature or the universe are neutral. They don't really go and say, well, you're pretty and you can have that, and you're ugly, you won't have that. There's no such a law. It doesn't say that. It doesn't judge people. So everyone has the same starting point. We all, by the laws of nature and universe and quantum physics and neuroscience, can have absolutely anything we want. But guess what? Just like with everything else, you need to make an effort. If you want to win a lottery, do you think you may have to buy a ticket, maybe?
That's true.
So you need to make the first step. If you can do that, well, it's not that the law doesn't work, it's that you can be asked to make it work. So, we cannot then blame the law. We can only, say, well, okay, it's not that precious to me that I want it, or I want it, but I don't want to make the effort, which is, be square, be fair. Okay, I would like it, but I don't want it. I don't want the extra hassle. And that's fair. And then stop thinking about it. Don't torture yourself. But what if? No. You stick to it, and you're going to be far happier than if you went, but what if? Choose. You always have a choice. You either want something or you don't want something, but be fair about it. And if you want something, it will take effort. If you would like it but can be asked, admit, I'm not willing to do what it takes, and you're going to be far happier person. But everyone has the same option. Everyone can make it work. How many people do we know who make it work because we teach them? Loads. Loads. Because it simply works, because it's the law. It's the law.
That's the thing, isn't it? I can't remember. It was one wise man back in the day. I don't know, Norman Vincent Peale or someone. They used to say, "What would you do if you knew you could not fail?" And then followed it up with, "You need to dream big dreams, and if your dreams aren't big enough, go for it."
And you know what? You will not fail if you don't think you will. Isn't that interesting? You will not fail. And even if you did, that doesn't mean you cannot get to the end. But it's about being persistent and resilient.
Exactly.
Look at Edison. Was it 10,000 times before he invented the light bulb? Did he give up? I don't think so.
No, absolutely not. No, and it was I got another one. WD-40 wouldn't be called WD-40 if it hadn't have had 39 other versions until that was the correct one. That is so true. I'll have to tell you about that one day. I know, it's a silly fact. Not a lot of people know that.
Cool.
Melissa, cool. I love my life. Brilliant who I am. I'm the happiest, most confident I've ever been. I have to thank you guys. Oh, thank you for a lot of my progress. I guess I just need to be more patient. I can see he is mine. Maybe my blocker is time. I want him now. And I guess mess with the middle.
Yes.
That's a whole nother show.
Wanting, oh God, yeah, wanting something now means I do not trust in manifesting, and I want everything on my terms. I cannot have everything on my terms because some things just take time to materialize for many different reasons, which you will not be even aware of. You know, and I'm absolutely positive that there's going to be many more beliefs which you'll need to shift. It's not just, it's not possible. There will be lots of things you'll need to shift in order to get what you want. But, you know, we need to find out what they are. And because it's always that way. I've never met anyone who did everything perfectly and had only one block. That's a myth. That is a myth. It would be nice, but that's a myth. Yeah.
But the nice thing is, you know, you can be unblocked. So guys, if you're watching, if you put down what you think is blocking you, then obviously, you know, we can try and think of ways we can unblock you. But equally, we're talking about dreams. Yeah, let us know what would your dreams be? What are your dreams? And if you want them bigger.
And there is something very interesting. I'm glad Melissa said that. But thank you for the lovely words as well. But there's something very interesting. You know, I very often see that when clients say, but everything's right and I just have a problem here. And I think, actually, no, because what you think, your conscious mind is only 5% of everything you think and do. So I really don't care that much about what you say because it's irrelevant. I care about how you behave and I care about your results. And those results indicate that the 95% of which is your conscious mind, has beliefs which are not congruent with success or manifesting. So it's very nice that they think that, you know, they're self-confident and they're, you know, doing everything right and stuff. But that's your conscious mind. That's only 5%. All the hidden stuff, which actually does run everything, you will not even know. You need someone like me or, you know, other coaches to dig it out of you. So let's be very clear about that. Whatever we think, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the truth. It's just what's, you know, on the surface, and we know about that. But 95% is underwater, you know, and not on surface, and needs to be digged out. So, you know, I hope that makes sense.
I tell you what, Jana, that does, and I think we should make that next week's discussion point. And not necessarily, not just for manifesting, because I introduce you as always as the UK's #1 conscious manifestation coach, but equally people have coaches in all walks of life. So, you know, athletes, top businessmen, top forming politicians, all these people have coaches for different areas of their lives, and there's reasons for that. And I think that could be a great topic for next week, discussing why having a coach can make such a difference to your life, and in our case, exactly what you want to manifest.
Jana? I agree. That's brilliant, and that makes sense, because having a good coach, or rather having a great coach, and there's not too many of us or of them, well, if you find the right person who actually knows what they're doing and have experience and have you know, sixth sense and all the rest of it, they will be able to turn your life around in no time. Sometimes takes minutes, sometimes seconds, sometimes hours. But, you know, you need to trust people sometimes, and you know, we need to risk it, and it will pay off. It will pay off.
Yeah, exactly. What's the worst that can happen?
You know, the amount of times people told me I've done 10, 20 years, you know, therapies, any therapy under the sun, and you taught me everything no one ever told me before in 2 hours. You know, it's possible. I just want people to know, whatever you do, it is possible to change in a very short time if you want to, and if you find the right person.
Yeah. So do not despair.
No, never. There's always, look for, you know, in quantum physics, every problem has its own solution. Every problem in the world has a solution. Every illness in the world has a cure. That's the law again. So don't fret.
It'll be good. It'll be good. Jana, fantastic. thank you for your brilliant advice about blockers. And we look forward to next week. We will be talking about coaching, how it can totally transform your life, because I will be joined again by the UK's #1 conscious manifestation coach, Jana Green. Jana, thank you for your time this afternoon.
Thank you.
Have you any final words for the weekend?
Manifesting works. If it doesn't work for you, look at your beliefs, or have someone to look at your beliefs. Change them and it will work, because it's the law. It's not, no one's exempt for that. You know, it's the law. It has to work.
Brilliant. Thank you, Jana. And we will see you again on the Manifesting Miracles Now page, same time, 4 p.m. UK time next Friday. Take care. Have a great weekend.